RapCash is a new Rappaport service designed to provide liquidity to those wishing to sell diamonds and jewelry. The big idea behind RapCash is to obtain fair market prices involving competition. What we do is we get the products that people wish to sell. We show them to multiple buyers so that there's an opportunity for competitive forces to drive the price up so that it's fair to the sellers. Now, everybody knows that the buyers wish to get a good deal. But what about a fair deal for the sellers? Who's representing them in this transaction? The key concept of competition is fundamental to the ability of the seller to get a fair price. And we recognize that buyers want to have a good shot at it, but they should have a competitive shot. They should be in a world where they're buying, and they're not taking advantage of the seller, but they're competing in a fair market to buy the product at a good price from a motivated seller. There's lots of opportunities here to help people liquidate their diamonds and jewelry. You might have items that have been sitting in the safe for a very long time. You might have a situation where a customer has come in and said, I would like to resell this jewelry. You might have a situation where you have a certain amount of pressure, you need to raise cash, and you're thinking, how can I get cash in the best way? And probably one of the best ways to get cash is to sell all the inventory that hasn't moved for a very long time. Because what you can do with the money is you can buy better inventory, or you can invest it in other ways so that you can have a successful future. We need to recognize that the coronavirus has created a situation of financial stress for many people, be they jewelers or be they people who have jewelry, consumers who have jewelry. What we need to do is to create a fair market so that people can get an honest price for the products they wish to sell. Now, there's lots of opportunity given the fact there's about 23 million Americans over the age of 75 and another 33 million Americans over the age of 65. These elderly people would like to sell their jewelry. Many of them wish to send grandchildren to college or need money for retirement. So what's going to happen to these people's jewelry? How are they going to get a fair price? Many of them will visit jewelers. So there are millions of people wishing to sell diamonds and jewelry. So Rappaport is now reaching out to members of the trade and offering an honest way to get fair market value for those wishing to sell their diamonds and jewelry. Let's take advantage of the situation. Let's create a fair market for those wishing to resell their diamonds and jewelry, and for those jewelers wishing to liquidate excess inventory. The Rappaport Group is going to use all of our services to ensure a competitive market for the diamonds and jewelry that people would send to us. We have our auction services division with many different kinds of auctions offering prices all around the world. And so if you've got Melly diamonds, they're likely to be offered to Indian companies. If you have single stone diamonds, a lot of the buyers are from Israel. If you have jewelry, there's a lot of buyers that are interested in jewelry as well. These auctions are held online and also with physical presentations of goods in New York and sometimes other markets like Hong Kong or Dubai or Israel. So the Rappaport Group has a number of ways that we can drive competitive forces to get fair market value. Our auction division is great at that. We get products in, we do basic quality control, we offer them for sale to the New York market, but also to other markets. So single stones go to New York and Israel, Melly and small diamonds go to New York and sometimes Dubai, sometimes India when we can get that done, sometimes Hong Kong. And so what we do is we offer all kinds of goods in all kinds of ways. So what we do is we have a number of auctions. We have Melly auctions, single stone auctions, certified diamond auctions, and jewelry auctions. And these auctions are very interesting because they drive the best possible prices for the sellers. We also have a brokerage service which specializes in knowing who buys what types of goods. In that manner, we can then offer an item to numerous buyers and see who can get us the best price. The most important thing is there is no pressure, there is no stress in forcing people to sell until they have a cash offer. One of the most important things is that there is no stress. The product is delivered to New York, and Rappaport then works to get the best price. We make straight commissions based on the type of product and the amount of research necessary. Generally, It's 5% for loose diamonds and 10% for jewelry. The recycled diamond and jewelry market represents a great opportunity for the diamond and jewelry industry. Millions of consumers, about 23 million, are over the age of 75, and another 33 million over the age of 65. Now, diamonds are forever, but people aren't. And so many of these consumers are going to want to resell their diamonds and jewelry. How can they do this and get a fair price? RapCash is a solution that offers competitive bidding on the items that people wish to sell. So if you're a jeweler representing one of these clients, you can be sure that you will be able to get them a fair market competitive price by working with Rappaport and the RapCash program. So why not give Rappaport a call when it comes time to sell your diamonds and jewelry? We're happy to advise you, we're happy to talk with you, we're happy to build a relationship with you. RapCash is the solution you need to ensure fair market prices for the diamonds and jewelry you wish to sell. So whatever you got to sell, let us know about it, because Rappaport will do our very best to find the best buyer for whatever it is you have to sell. RapCash, it's your solution. Use it.